6 weeks. 6 weeks to change your life. This is what I do for a living. I do it week in, week out. My 6 weeks transformation is transformative. It changes guys' life. When I say changes their life, I mean entirely. The guys I tend to work with are guys that have got social anxiety, nervous, have difficulties talking to women, maybe haven't been on a date for a long time, maybe have never had a date, maybe have never had a girlfriend. These are all the areas that I'm teaching. If you haven't seen my student transformations already on YouTube and you want to know more about my course, that is the best way. I've transformed guys all around the world. It's very easy for me to sell what I do because I've got proof on YouTube. Hassan's transformations, Ben's, Vidas, Amit's, David's, the list goes on and on. You can actually go on YouTube and watch the full transformation. The only thing that differentiates if I'm going to work with you is my coaching is tailored towards you. So there might be some similarities in the process that you see me do with David and the rest of the guys, but I work specifically according to your needs. And as I've said, it's so powerful, it's so transformative, it's very difficult to explain in words. It's very, it's a practical experience, and I've been doing it for a long time, and I love to teach. The only thing I'd say, the only criteria that I don't do is I don't work with people that are not committed. That's not because I turn people down, that's because I can't. The magic only works when you want to make the change. You have to want to do it. The guys that come to me are usually in a very bad place. They won't mind me saying. They're at a stage where they're tired of bullshitting themselves. They're tired of the self-doubt, the self-pity, the blame, the jealousy, the anger, the frustration, the anxiety, the social anxiety, the constant bullying, and enough is enough, and they come to me. And they, as they say, they give themselves over, and I surrender to them, they surrender to me, and we go out and I change their lives. And again, what I'm saying is very spiritual because it is spiritual, but it's very powerful. It's no bullshit. We don't sit around in a school talking about theory or me going on the board drawing diagrams. I take you out on the street and I start teaching you how to give compliments, and it's all about honesty. If you're a man that wants honesty in his life, that wants to meet women without any pick-up stuff, sleazy stuff, even if you don't particularly want to sleep with loads of women, you just want to get confident. Maybe you're in a relationship already and you've got anxiety. I also work with guys that have got anxiety. So not everyone that I work with particularly wants to just sleep with women and get good with women. It's generally guys that have got a lot of social anxiety, a lot of anxiety from being, suffering from past trauma, which is what I had, nothing to be ashamed about. I'm proud of my trauma. My trauma changed my life. But yeah, if you're a guy that, no nonsense, you want to get good with women, you want to learn how to meet women the natural way, this is what I teach. And I don't know, it's hard for me to sell it because of all the proofs on YouTube. I love what I do, and I just, without being arrogant, I just feel I'm so good I don't really need to explain it. There's 3 steps that I require you go through if you're thinking about signing up for this. Step 1 is you get in contact with me, you send me an email. Then we're going to arrange a quick phone call or Skype. I like to do Skype because you can see my face and sometimes the connection's better that way. Now, I understand if you're nervous because everyone who meets me is frightened of me, and I understand that. Now, there's nothing to be afraid of. Now, you're not probably frightened of me, you're frightened of the concept of meeting me because you see me on YouTube and maybe you feel like you can't relate to me. When you meet me and you see that I'm a little bit nervous as well because I'm a normal guy, but I'm going to help you and I want to help you and I love you. And I've gone through the same change, and I do it for guys every week, so don't be afraid to get in contact with me, because most of my students that have done my programs and I've changed their life, they said, you know what, I was scared to meet you, and I understand because I've got a mentor and I know what it's like looking up to someone. It can make you feel nervous, but when you meet me and you see that I'm exactly the same as you are, I've just done a bit more practice and worked on my insecurities and fears, and I'm going to show you and share my knowledge with you and teach you how to teach yourself and get you the results, which is anything from getting on your first date, how exciting is that, getting you comfortable in conversations, giving you the confidence socially to go into busy environments and not feel shaky and nervous and uncomfortable, go to social networking events, go to, even if it's for your business, I can help you do that. So send me an email. I'm going to have a conversation with you for 10 minutes just to get some further insight as to what your problems are, what you want to achieve. Because as I've said, everyone I work with is tailored towards you. Your goals might be different to someone else's, but the goals usually are quite similar with each guy. So I have a chat with you for 10 minutes, no bullshit, no sales rubbish. I tell you exactly how much it costs, the course, the time we're going to spend, the likelihood of what you're going to get out of it if you put the work in and you follow what I'm going to say. And if we come to an agreement and we like each other, we're going to go forward. We then set a date. I work with you 6 weeks consecutively, so that's 1 day every week, according to my schedule and yours. It's 2 hours of your life every week. Right, I've almost missed it. The third one is, before you do the 6 weeks, don't worry about that, because I wouldn't let you if you wanted to. We've got to do a 2-hour introduction session, which is full infield, where I take you out on the street, we go for a walk, I have a chat with you. If you want me to, I share my story. I'll show you how insecure I used to be and what I went through, so you know that I've been through it and I'm not just, you can understand I know what I'm doing and you don't have to feel intimidated. I then get you to have a chat with me, according to how comfortable you feel. Before you know it, you'll be complimenting with me, we'll be saying hello, just giving compliments, nothing too heavy, and that's the first session. After the 2 hours, I'll have a chat, I'll give you complete feedback, honest, where I think you're at. If I think you're really nervous and have got a lot of work to do, which is likely why you come to me, I'll tell you that, and it will take 6 weeks minimum requirement. It's not often, but if I feel that you don't need the 6 weeks and you just needed to come out and you've already got the skills, I'll tell you that. It's happened a few times, but usually it's rare. And then you'll be able to ask me any questions, and I reckon if you do the 2 hours and you enjoy it, you'll be sold, you'll want to do the 6 weeks, because it will change your life. And I don't know, the magic just works. Once we get out there, I've been doing this for 4 years, and you've seen the videos on YouTube, I can't tell you what the practical experience is going to do for you. And as I said, no bullshit, no excuses, no this and that method. I take you out and I'll teach you what works. And every week you'll see the growth. To start with, it may be quite small, but small is big, because big changes, the equivalent of big, small changes, go on to big changes. By session 4, usually you're going to see a massive change. By session 6, you won't have no more anxiety. You'll be able to manage it and to a level where you can control it. And talking to women will be effortless. After the 6 weeks, if you want to get even more growth and you want to get up to what I call instructor level, which is what some of my students have gone on to do. I've worked with guys now that are on YouTube, they're doing really well and they're teaching people. You might want to do my 12 weeks program, which is very, very advanced. If you want to start teaching people, I also do that and we can talk about that. But if you just want to do the 6-week transformation, that's what I offer. I do other packages as well, but they're for people that are coming abroad and they maybe want to spend a year with me, and that's something we have to talk about and negotiate. But 6 weeks to change your life. If you're ready, no more bullshit in your life, you're tired of not having women around you, you're not getting laid, you're feeling socially uncomfortable, it's hard to socialise with men, with women, with other people, going to social gatherings, get in touch with me, and I want to change your life, all right? Click the link below, all the information is there, and I really look forward to seeing you. And you know what? Just getting in touch with me could be part of you transforming. Sometimes people get in touch with me, they have a chat with me and say, Johnny, just me having a chat with you makes me feel better, and maybe that's all you need, all right? I look forward to hearing from you. All my information is in the box below, and I'll speak to you soon. Enjoy the process. Bye. Thank you, mate.